So during a psychedelic session, the role of the facilitator is simply to hold space, to be a tether or to have gravity for the person who is, basically going out onto the thin branches of their mind and of their consciousness. My thought is that I want to interfere as little as possible. Generally, what I want to do is continue to direct them back into themselves. Not talking, not facilitating, not, trying to tease things apart, but just simply having them go into themselves. I think that a lot of wisdom is untapped inside of us, where there's a lot of answers inside of us. We just simply need to be directed and create a container and an experience that connects us with that. Psilocybin is one of the least toxic compounds on the planet. It's less toxic than cannabis. So my belief in the uses and what can be done with it are really very progressive, very forward. And I don't think it's for everybody. There's a few pretty clear things that would make someone not a candidate. It doesn't mean that it's absolute, but they put up some flags that then would have me slow down my approach. And one of those things is to have immediate family members with schizophrenia or bipolar. And what that means is a person who has that in their family also has the propensity within themselves, and that can be precipitated or pronounced through an intense experience. And that's what psychedelic experiences are. They can be very intense, they can be very scary, and that, stressful things are generally what can provoke that. The last thing that we want to do is have somebody, engage in or have some kind of a psychotic break due to a session or experience that we create for them. At this time, I'm doing between 75 and 100 sessions a year with clients. And like I said, I'm a life coach. And so a lot of those sessions are with people that are my clients already, pre-existing. I have long-term relationships with them. Some of them I've been working with for a decade, for a long time. So my knowledge of them and what's going on inside of them is pretty vast. In the last few years, I've opened up my practice to work with referrals. So what I wanted to do was design a protocol and an approach or a framework, how to meet people's needs and serve them well, even though I didn't have an ongoing, deep relationship with them. So at this time, what feels like it works well is to have 2 or 3 calls with them. And generally people come in, they fly in from other places, some of them out of the country. So those are done over Zoom or over the phone. And then the evening before I meet with them, I sit down with them, I connect with them. So there's a screening process. And then there's another 60 to 90 minute call to just hear about what's going on. What do they want? What is their intention? What are they trying to, get more of? What problems are they trying to solve? What magic do they want to have into their life? What do they need to release? And things like that. So hearing a lot of, history and stuff like that. The morning after the experience is generally, I want to check in with them and just see how they're doing. 15 minutes, go grab coffee, something like that. And just see how they're doing, if they're wobbly, if they've got their feet on the ground. And then I do another call or in-person meeting 3 or 4 days later, 15, 30 minutes, something like that. Just check in with them again, just kind of see how they're doing. And then there's another consolidation call. It's about a week or 10 days later, that's 60 to 90 minutes. I do a pre-experience questionnaire, something to help set intention. And then I do a post-experience questionnaire as well. And we go over those pre and post that help them consolidate and to anchor and integrate, imprint, what they're taken away from the experience.